What's up, everybody? This is Sean McVeigh with Sean's Outdoor Adventures, and it is spring turkey season. Yeah, that's a beard. That means gobble gobble gobblers are in season. In the past, I haven't hunted spring turkey a whole lot because there weren't turkeys where I grew up. And then now that I live in an area that have turkeys, it's overrun by hunters. But I was like, you know what? This year, I'm gonna give it a try again. And to kick it all off, I went with my buddy Jason Farmer from Jace Outdoors to Ohio. Now, I was planning to hunt with my bow, but Jason felt really confident in this spot. We roosted a couple gobblers together, and he's like, you know what? I've never doubled. I want to double. Let's sit together in the morning and see if we can double. And it'll be easier if you just use the shotgun. So I was like, yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's give it a try. Let's go out with the shotguns and see if we can double. I mean, this hunt started off as a comedy of errors. I got some audio from, Jason had the audio running. We didn't have video going, but to kick things all off, he lost his battery pack to plug into the one GoPro. He set up a GoPro at the decoys so you could get a nice up-close shot of the shot. That ended up failing. But anyway, when he got back to where we were sitting, he lost the GoPro remote.
Be like first on the chicken.
Dude, I'm a hot mess.
What's that?
I'm a hot mess.
What's wrong?
I just lost a little GoPro remote.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh, dang it.
How's it? You put it on your leg.
I got it out right here. I know that. I don't know where I put it. Last time I saw the gobblers, they were straight up the hill. How they got over there, I have no idea.
I would say they walked and they flew. Just a
Probably a good guess.
We searched for that remote for like 10 minutes. I mean, the birds were gobbling and we were out of time. So being the staunch Catholic that I am, I said the St. Anthony prayer. And I have gotten a lot of flack for being Catholic in my life, as well as praying to saints. But I know that for us, we just talk to people in heaven as our family members. Like, we ask others for help and we ask them for help, and they're sitting next to God, basically. And so I've had St. Anthony answer so many prayers in my life, especially when hunting and looking for lost deer and things like that. I just said, it's time. Time to call on St. Anthony.
I'm gonna do some tree elves here in about 2 minutes. I'd really like to find that freaking remote.
Dear St. Anthony, please come around. The remote is lost and cannot be found. Dear St. Anthony, come around. It's lost and cannot be found. Is this it right here?
As soon as I said it a few times, boom, there is the remote after we had been looking for it for like 5 or 10 minutes. Well, once Jason finished being a hot mess, I became a hot mess trying to get my video camera all set on my hat and having issues with that. And the bird was pretty much coming in right at that time. It was a disaster. It's a miracle we pulled this hunt off. Our calling strategy here is for Jason to be the real excited hen, and to add some realism, I'm just sort of like a standby hen, just kind of walking around, feeding and clucking a little bit, and it was working. We had 3 big longbeards going crazy up on the ridge above us, and as the hens were flying down out of the roost, a couple of them flew right to the gobblers, so they just weren't coming. But fortunately for us, there was a satellite guy all the way over here, way down the ridge, He was booking his way in, coming in on my side, and Jace is like, "You're gonna get your first turkey, dude." And being that I hadn't gotten one in the spring before, I just wanted to blast him as soon as I had a chance. And Jace, before the bird even came in, he's like, "Hey, wait till I tell you go," because I knew he was going to try to call and get him to gobble at that last minute. I didn't want to wait for that. I just wanted to get my first spring bird.
This one's coming, Sean. It's hard pounding, buddy.
Yes, it is.
You gotta get your first turkey, buddy. Just wait till I finish shooting, okay? Just give me a couple minutes. Just bury that baby right on his head.
Can't shoot.
No,
Come on.
Now, of course, we were both super excited that I housed that bird, dropped him in his tracks, but we still had birds gobbling just up the ridge from us, and Jace has a tag and a gun, so we're just gonna hang tight here and see if we can pull one of the other ones down. And in fact, when the gun went off, the other gobblers up the ridge gobbled. They weren't even spooked. But Jace was clearly excited for me. Check out what he does here.
Attaboy, buddy, attaboy. I want to jump up and celebrate, but their turkey's all over us. Let's just hang out a second, buddy. Dude, I'm shaking for you, buddy. There we go. Sean just smoked his first long beard. Yeah, dude. Dude, he didn't even flop.
So booyah, folks. That was my first gobbler in the spring. Although I've gotten them in the fall, this was my first one. We had a blast, and Jason especially liked. So I was sitting comfortably with my arm on my leg and just holding the gun in a comfortable position. And Jason loved watching that footage back and seeing the gun slide out of my hand, because it's 3.5-inch shells, man. That's a powerful gun. And not much grip on that glove, you know, so it just slid out of my hand and I popped it right back down in case I needed to take any more shots, but obviously I didn't. Here's a big lesson that I learned. Don't shoot your turkey when he's facing you fanned out, because you blast up the fan a little bit.
Couldn't find that.
There she be, he be.
That's how you do it right there.
He's a good one. Look at his spurs.
But we had a blast, folks, and guess what? The next day, although we tried to get those other gobblers to come back in and they didn't, we went back after them the next day. If you want to see what goes down, or if anything goes down, make sure you check out the video that Jason's going to post. I am going to put a link to that in the description section of this video. And for those of you who want the full story of everything, the whole trip, I'm going to put a long video together just kind of showing you clips of the whole trip and everything that was going on, sort of like a road trip type of a video. It's going to focus more on the road trip as opposed to the hunt itself, although I will incorporate some of the hunt in there. If you want to check that out, there's going to be a link for that in the description section of this video as well. Until next time, until you check those videos out, I hope you have a great day and God bless you.